Welcome back, my friends, to another edition. Now this is the third one, and we're gonna make this one a fast one. I showed you the tops, and I showed you the new cold steel Peacemaker. So we just want to do a couple quick demonstrations of the knives. I'm trying to get some of this stuff in before I do my lot sale, okay? Plus, I just want you to see it. First up, we the tops, Missile Strike. Double edge, remember we showed you yesterday, it's double edge, it's a fighting knife, made by Tops. It's probably 3/16, well this part's 3/16, and you got the blade. It's a hollow grind. Let's see what she's got. I think that was a real one, hold on, let's see. Pretty good slice right there, y'all see that? I mean, that's pretty good, son. That's about 3 inches. That'll cut you stem to stern, son. Again, we do this to show you some just kind of the cutting. If you was cutting into somebody, if you're cutting into fruit, if you're cutting something, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to show to you. Let me grab this kid. We got another good cut on it. I didn't mean for it to roll all the way over there. Now, again, look at that. That's a solid quarter that, well, actually that's half that blade. That will do some serious damage to you, son. Let's do the back part. Well, let's see if we can hit it. Kind of fell in here. Let's just see this right here. Maybe the better demonstration. I swung, I nicked it 2 or 3 times and missed it once. Y'all know both edges are really sharp. I put a lot of time in them. Would I use it? Would I take it on the field trip? See, that's my qualm. I don't know. A hollow grind, it's got about, I don't know, it's got a good bit of use on it today. Just kind of practicing with it. Will it work? Yeah, I mean, it'll stab you. All right, let's move on. I do like the tops. I'm building me a board now. I'm gonna have me a board back here in this vicinity here where I can do, you know, throw it. That way we can do some knife throws and get some testing like that. So y'all know I'm a knife thrower. Y'all see that? And I've missed all day. Ain't funny now, is it, boy? That's where some of them psychopathic tendencies come in. That's why y'all gotta practice with stuff, son. If a professional such as myself can miss that many times, my Lord, you wouldn't stand a chance. Got some good penetration. Is this an everyday carry survival knife? No. I don't believe it is. There'd probably be some asshole come on and make a YouTube video where he survives a month with this. I love the knife. I love the feel of the knife. Y'all see that? See? I'm gonna tell you something, son. This glass breaker right here, y'all see that? It will also stab the shit out of you. I promise you that. So, do I recommend a knife? Yeah. But if you ride that thing high, it will cut into your hand. I like the knife, but there are some hot spots on it. Just bear that in mind. Now, let's go to our next one. That's about $135 to $150 knife. This one's a $21 knife. This is our Peacemaker. Man, the aesthetics of this thing I really like. We'll see what it did. Son, look at that. Again, That's almost half the knife. Let me show you something different with this one though. Much sharper blade, Scandi grind. I'm not knocking the tops, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying this one may be a lot more set up for some field craft. The whole reason I put this table up so stuff wouldn't roll. Again, just like that. This is a better, I can't say that. Yes, I can say that. I think the tops will be coming more handy in a fight. It's durable, it's sure in the hand. It's lending my Carter handles thicker. I think this one, if I was going on a camping trip and had to choose between the two, I think it'd be this one. Barely, just barely a push, barely a push, barely a push. Now, again, y'all see where the tops was kind of struggling with just the slicing and not knocking it. Again, if I was going to get my knife bite, I'd have that tops all day, son. But I can move this one too. I know this really isn't impressive to y'all, but you should be very impressed. So that's the Peacemaker. Let's see what it'll do with a ball. I gotta pound this table back in the ground here in a little bit. The whole reason I put the thing up is to save time. Now let's just see what it'll do. I tell you guys, look at that. I mean, I'm not even playing. That's one. I mean, that's just sharp, son. That's just sharp. Now, this is more of a Scandi dandy grind. More of a, well, it's a Scandi. Kind of a, you know, it's a beautiful knife. I'd say it's a Scandi grind. The Peacemaker. The downside of the Peacemaker, and I'm not trying to be negative, this ain't negative Nelly night, none of that shit. You can't put this on the belt clip, son. I mean, I give it to Caden. Caden may have a belt, he's 5. There's just certain things, I mean, I get it. And one of my pet peeves is when people bitch about $20 knives. Now, that's about 4 cuss words. Remember, this is big now. When I cuss, you put a quarter in a jar, send it to me on my birthday. That's going to be it for the cussing. I'm a big fan of this Peacemaker. I love my tops. Please don't get me wrong on that. It's a hardcore, heavy fighting knife. I just wouldn't carry it in a survival situation. I know the guy made it for that. Whatever. Last one. Now, if I was stuck in the woods, what would I carry? I'd carry the Miller. Here's why. In twain, son. In twain. Y'all see that? Now, it's got a longer blade. It's about a 7-inch blade. It's got a good belly on it. It's 3/16. CPM 154. Cuts like a dream. I mean, this thing, son. You say, Skev, you swung it harder. No, I didn't. I just swung it more correctly. Now, one thing. Now, admittedly, mashed it there. Admittedly, the Peacemaker, as far as like a quick chop, Peacemaker did slide through a little quicker, but nothing got to cut in the first cut like this thing right here did. This thing ain't been sharpened in probably 3 or 4 months. That's the truth. and it's got heavy use on it. Let me show y'all that blade again. I hope this is working. This is the first time I got the camera turned the other way, so good Lord willing. Now, look at that. Then that miller just goes to work. That's all it does. Just goes to work. This one's been cut. Look at that. Bites right in. That's kind of how you can tell, to me, if you got a plastic bottle. Tomorrow, take your plastic bottle tonight and just kind of slide down. It's full bottle. Full bottle, just hold it and just slide your knife in. That K-bar will do that. This miller will do that. Let's see what this will do. Sorry about that. So that's it, guys. 22 a day. Addiction sucks. I'm glad to do 3 videos for y'all today. So what do I like best? Well, hands down, every time it's going to be this miller. Okay? It's going to be this miller. If I was in some kind of situation, so Scab, some stupid situation, which believe me, old Scabber will get into, my combo would probably be my miller and the Peacemaker. Now, if it was a fight, they can Scab, people won't show up, I'd use my different lashing on that tops. I'd lash it to my hand, tops, and my miller. Will a knife fight ever happen? Lord, I hope not. Not at my age. Good Lord. I love y'all. I'm Scab. You're not. We out. We gone. Mama's got supper cooking.